That gives grant money to schools. Today, 3 local schools were given more than $12,000 for innovations in public education. The Arcata School District received money for its program to help students who are at risk. South Bay and Bridgeville also received checks. The money is part of about $650,000 that the fund will give to California schools this year.
Our own CEO has made a commitment that over the next 2 years, we bring the funding level of this program up to $1 million. And we hope that we can do that in a year. That's not a lot of money when you look at the total budget for the State Department of Education in California. But it does mean a lot to schools to have this kind of funding available to
the local history project in Bridgeville.
We have been noticing that our older people have been passing away, and that a lot of the history is going with them because they have a lot of little stories to tell about things that have happened, and they're very interesting stories, but they're leaving with them. And we decided that what we wanted to do was make a history of the Bridgeville area.
School districts throughout the state submitted applications for the grants. The 3 North Coast districts were among 70 selected to receive funding from the group, which is supported by Bank of America, Chevron, and other corporations.
In our program, we're hoping to take high-quality literature books to purchase with the grant monies and put them into the hands of our school children from grade 2 to grade 6.
The program includes things like counseling groups, some groups on just parenting adolescents, as well as developing a system.
2 districts from Shasta County received a total of about $16,000.
Humboldt County Property Education. The Arcata School District received money for its program to help students who are at risk. South Bay and Bridgeville also received checks. The money is part of about $650,000 that the fund will give to California schools this year.
Our own CEO has made a commitment that over the next 2 years, we bring the funding level of this program up to $1 million. And we hope that we can do that in a year. That's not a lot of money when you look at the total budget for the State Department of Education in California. But it does mean a lot to schools to have this kind of funding available to them on a competitive basis.
And the school district, instructors from South Bay Union School staged an informational picket line outside the school today. But this time the teachers do not plan to strike. They've been working without a contract which expired last June, and they say talks with the district could be improved. A wage increase for teachers is among some of the disputed issues.
Some of the areas that we're in dispute with the school board at are over the use of our lottery monies. For the last year and a half, the lottery monies have not been spent in this district. They're sitting in the bank accruing interest. In the past, the teachers have had input on how the lottery monies could be spent.
The district superintendent believes the impasse should be resolved with the help of a state mediator.
We're discussing wages, naturally. Summer school, which is a proposal that we put on the table, and student safety. We're asking for some teacher assistant out on the playground and supervising on a rotating basis. So they're all areas that have major concerns.
The teachers and the school district have declared impasse after a year of negotiations. A pay raise for instructors and unused money from the state lottery fund are the major issues. Next Tuesday, a state mediator will step in to help resolve the differences between the two sides.
Explaining their position. The teachers say wages are not the biggest stumbling block.
One of the principal issues is the matter of supervision. This district has, for the past 20 years, not had teachers do any playground supervision of any kind. And the current proposal of the district is that the teachers do supervision on the playground in the classrooms on rainy days. And the teachers have developed a list of 30 reasons why they shouldn't.
The teachers say they also want more input in how the district spends the money it receives from the state lottery. The state mediator was brought in but could not resolve the differences. Meanwhile, the teachers say they don't know how long the stalemate will last.
We feel that we have a lot at stake as professionals and as teachers of the children. So, although we would like to be back in the classroom at the present time, and with things such as stalemate, we may be forced to walk outside our classrooms for quite a while.
Well, in other news, the Humboldt